Hello and welcome to another Balatro video with Brooksley. This time I'll be completing the challenge run called Typecast, which makes Jokers eternal after Ante 4 and sets Joker slots to 0, which is an important distinction that causes a pretty funny and unexpected result. As you might have gathered from the title, I ended up completing this challenge with effectively 2 Jokers, so I was on shaky ground for most of the run and managed to pull through on some pretty suspenseful moments, so it should be fun to watch over this run again. So let's get into it. Alright, so I had completed half of the challenges here. I've been trying to do them in order. I don't know why. It's just pleasing to try to do them in order. So the first blind here, we're gonna go for a flush. Is that? Yeah, that's good enough. Just barely. I don't know if I knew that was good enough, but it was good enough. Alright, so we're opting for the buffoon pack, and we have a Fibonacci, so you know that's a good Joker. We can work with that. We'll see what happens. And we already have a flush with, I think, what? Freaking 3 procs from the Fibonacci, so there you go. Already. It's putting in work. Alright, we're looking at the Hanged Man. I like that discard, so opt for that and then just decide to go next. Looking at the Fibonacci, I'm seeing that 2, that 3. I'm discarding the 2s and 3s. Why are you discarding the 2s and 3s? What about the Fibby? I guess I'm going for the straight. Ah, lucky you. And we get the 8 malt from the ace, so good enough. So far, pretty standard. Nothing crazy. You're not gonna see anything crazy on Ante 1. Looking at the business card, it's like, you know, these are not the greatest Jokers that I want right now. So I'm looking at the, what do we have? What can we build around here? Ace, 2s, 3, 5s, and 8s. That's a lot of cards that gets 8 malt on the hand, which is a good, an important distinction, right? You get the malt on the hand instead of from the Joker. Generally, you know, the malt on the hand is going to be stronger because you know, your steals, your malt on your hand. If you have a steal in hand, that malt on your hand is going to proc before the steals. And we have a straight with a Fibonacci card, or 1 or 2. I think 1. That's good enough. Alright, so, you know, we, what is it, chips? I forgot. Something with a pair. Either chips or malt with a pair. So I'm checking out this Wii Joker, so that's, you know, that's got a synergy with the Fibonacci, right? Fibonacci's got 2s. Wii Joker likes 2s. So this that could work. I can work with that. I have $6 left. I could buy that Jumbo Arcana packs, but I decided to go next. I moved the Wii to the left just because that's where I want it. Don't judge me. Don't judge my Wii placement. Alright, so we have 8s, which is nice. A full house with all Fibonacci numbers. I guess I just decided... Oh, I'm digging for 2s for the Wii. So we have a wee little full house here. That's pretty nice. Alright, we're feeling good. Okay, the Slide Joker gives you 50 chips and it's a hollow. So you get chips and malt with that bad boy. So you know we want to pick that up. That's pretty nice for what we're going for here. I mean, you can pretty easily make a pair. I'm discarding some debuffed cards. I guess, yeah, the debuffed 2s aren't gonna help the Wii because I think they need to score in order to be added to the Wii. So we have 3 8s there. Well, we have a full house already. I guess I'm looking for more 2s. Yeah, I just play the 2, get a free 8 chips for the Wii, and then get out of here with the full house. Not too bad. Alright, decide to level up the pair. Not a bad idea. We don't quite know what we're playing yet, and we do have two pair jokers, so might as well take that. I do pick up the Joker stencil. So I'm trying to decide what I want to get rid of. So this is a pretty solid setup here. We got the hollow chips. We got the malt from Fibonacci. We got the malt and chips on the Joker from the hollow card. We got a bunch of chips from Wii, and the Joker stencil gives us X malt. I mean, this is not a bad setup at all. This should carry us for a while. So I want 2s. Where are my 2s? The terrible 2s. I have a straight there. I guess I just keep that straight as an option and just keep discarding, looking for 2s. I don't find any 2s. I just decide to play this. I think this wins? Yeah. Easily. Oh yeah, because of the stencil we have the X2. Hey, that's pretty neat. This is a nice little setup here. I guess I'm trying to decide whether I want to take the Scholar. I don't know if maybe I wanted to do like a full house build with 2s and aces maybe. We got a death, that's pretty nice. Make more 2s, never a bad thing. You look in the standard pack. Oh, we got a cool 8 there. So I think I pick up that gold seal malt card. Again, we're having trouble bringing out the 2s. I keep checking the Fibonacci to make sure I know which cards I have to pull out. I decide to discard the Ace 2, even though it's a Fibonacci card, because I want 2s. I'm like, where are these 2s? Come on, I need to play some 2s. And then I'm like, God damn it, I only have 1 2. But, oh, we don't even have the straight. I think that's what I was going for, the straight. But we do have a flush with 2 Fibonacci cards, so that's good enough, yes. Raised Fist, loyalty card. Doesn't really blow my skirt up. Alright, we can make a glass. Wild card. We create a random joker. That's a juggler, but it basically renders my stencil joker ineffective, so I decide to sell it. Wait. Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna discard those. I'm like, don't discard those 2s. Oh, and it just wins. Yeah. That's a lot of score. We level up the high card for whatever reason. Why not? I'm looking at the flush, the Jupiter planet card. feel like I don't want to play flushes, so I just go next, save my money for... I say I don't want to play flushes, but there's a flush right there with spades. Unless... I probably... Yeah, I don't play the flush. I'm looking for... I want more twos. I want to build my Wii. Decide to take one ace out of there, leave two. Come on, give me some twos. Let's go. We got 3 twos, so we play that full house. That's gonna be big points right here. 20,000. That's 4 times the required blind. Swashbuckler is a piece of technology that we may not be able to utilize effectively along with the I guess I'm checking the value of the jokers there. At first I'm like, oh, I almost sold the Fibonacci, but no, I was just checking how much what the value was. We decided to get a random joker just for shits and giggles, and it was poor Jimbo. We can't hold on to Jimbo. We have an even $20, so we go next to get that $4 interest. Alright, we're discarding. More fishing for twos. Looking at the composition of my deck, we bring out 3 twos. That's pretty nice. So I have 2 more discards. I already have the full house, so I figure I might as well just see if I can bring out another 2. And we can't. So we just play the full house and we're out of here. All right, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling all right. It's not so bad right now. We're on ante 4 already. Okay. This run's flying by. Chariot, gold card. Guess I make a steel queen. Sure. All right, we level up the 2 pair. Maybe the best option. We don't really get anything from re-rolling. Oh, I'm re-rolling because I know. Are we on the boss blind right now? So I'm setting up my jokers here. So I decide to sell the what was that, Sly Joker? Because once you defeat this boss, your jokers become eternal, meaning you can't sell them, and your joker slots get set to 0, which you'll see what happens, but it's not what I expected. So I decide my final set of jokers that I'm gonna go with for the run are the Wii, the Fibonacci, and the Joker stencil. And there are the Eternal tags. So we're locked in, baby. I think we're in a good spot. I'm like, you know, I can work with this. I'm building 2s. I have my chips, I have my plus malt, and I have my X malt. I should be just fine, right? Now there's a red seal there. We can destroy 1 card, add 2 random aces. Convert all cards. Okay. Oh, we made 3s. That's pretty huge, actually. We made 3s. That's a Fibonacci number. And yeah, I think I checked how many hands I played, because once I got all those threes, I knew I had a bunch of twos, so I'm like, I'm going full house. When you have a mixture, you know, a lot of two different cards, full house is the way to go. So here we are fishing for more twos and threes. Still not quite realizing what's about to reveal itself to me. I wanted more twos. We got a bunch of threes. So we didn't draw the twos, so we make it two. You know, that's what we do. All right, so we got the full house. We play it. And we should be just fine. I noticed. Uh-oh. Joker stencil. 1 mult for each empty Joker slot. Currently times -2. You might have just heard the screenshot sound on there because I was like, shit. I didn't know that could happen. Well, what I initially thought, and I realized after, is that I thought the X -2 was going to like take away my score. I mean, how can it, right? It can't do that. Basically, it doesn't do anything for you. It says -2, but it's basically just a wasted slot. So right now, we have effectively 2 jokers that we're working with. The stencil is doing nothing. I try to sell it. No, you can't sell it, buddy. It's eternal. I didn't even want to look at it. I was so mad at it. I'm like, I'm selling this bitch, but you can't. Did I just discard a 3? Why did I do that? Oh, I'm looking for 8s maybe. Oh, there was a cool 8 in the deck. I was maybe fishing for an 8. I'm really going for this 8. I'm like, give me that cool 8. Damn it. Now we might pivot to 3s. Or, oh, okay, we're playing the 2s to buff up we, and we have a full house with the Fibonacci cards here. Oh, and it wasn't even enough. We have to play one more hand. Well, that's unfortunate. We were 16 off of the required score. Yeah, I don't know why I'm looking at any jokers. So I decide on the jumbo spectral pack because you get 2 more choices here. So we can. What am I? I'm looking at the Onk. I don't think you can do that. So the Wii's at 128 chips. We can create 2 copies, so I decide to make more 2s. We have enough money to open up the other spectral pack. I'm not the biggest fan of these options. I did decide to add more aces because that is a Fibonacci card, just in case, you know, in a pinch. You might need to turn to something if you can't draw what you're really looking for. We got the full house with 3 2s, buffing that Wii with the steel in hand, and it's not even enough. Damn. The score requirements are getting pretty high, and I'm getting pretty nervous. I almost just quit this run when I realized that it killed my Joker stencil. We wheel. Hey, we get a foil on the Wii, so that helps. Honestly, that could be what saves this run. Who knows? Okay, we decide to make a steel card. Right. So we're kind of looking at 2s, 3s, and aces. We have a full house with the red seal. It's not going to be enough. So we're gonna have to figure out. Well, it almost was enough. Yeah, we're pulling a lot of aces, aren't we? More discards. We just play. Yeah, I mean, we only have to get what 500 and what something. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, the judgment, creating a random Joker card. Our money is suffering. We don't have much of it. Hey, there's that cool 8. So I decide to keep the cool, or well, I don't know what I decide to do, but looks like, yeah, I decide to keep the 8. Yeah. So there's aces, 8s, 2s. I don't know quite what to do. Yeah. I just discard the 1 card, hoping. So I was hoping for another 8 just to play the full house with the steel in hand. So that gets us to almost 20k. There's the cool 8. Like, where were you before? Okay, lucky us. We get another full house with 2s. Can we get a Wii check? Seems like about maybe the time I'd want to check what my Wii is up to. Clearance sale? We can afford it? Yeah. Worth it. It pays for itself. All face cards are drawn hand down, which who cares? We don't care about face cards. We don't want them. Okay, there's a 3 and a nice steel ace in the hand. Okay, somehow I pull out the a pair of 7s for the full house. That's lucky as hell. That's actually huge. So we get 26,000 points out of that. We're out of discards. We have 3 3s. Or, uh-oh. Oh, I realized I shouldn't have played that 3. But we do get a 4 of a kind. That's not too shabby. I'm wondering if that gets us there. I'm looking at the 4 of a kind versus the full house. What do I decide to do? I decide to throw away 1 3, just praying to God that I pull a full house, and I do. Well, there was a 4 of a kind there. So I think our full house is leveled up pretty well past the 4 of a kind now. Alright, decide to go planet, get a couple more levels on the full house, because we do have the telescope voucher, so we are guaranteed 1 level per planet pack. Alright. Oh, I decided to strength the aces. Smart. Play the full house. Now, this has 2 levels. Okay, up to 27,000. I was going to say we just got 2 levels on the full house, so. Okay, we have 2 8s. Trying to maybe decide what to discard here. Looking at how many cards are in the deck. I think I can pull a 2, maybe. Well, we have the full house here. $3 from the gold seal. Nice. Alright, we can malt. Yep, we make some malt. We have a death. I mean, we have a death, but too bad we don't have any 3s or 2s. That's kind of what we're building around. checking the deck here. Considering options. I decide to strength, get another 2, and make an ace, which I can also strengthen to a 2 at a later time. Or, you know, aces, honestly, I think we have quite a few aces in the deck too, so we can... Yeah, so we strength and then death the 2. So that's pretty neat. All right, we have our cool 8s out, or we have our cool 8 out with the malt and the gold seal. I decide to pray that I draw another 2 for a full house. I keep going for that 2, don't get it. Oh, we get another 8, so that's good enough. Can we get a Wii check? I haven't been checking my Wii. Alright, I decide to play... So we have 2 hands left. The only thing I can do is play this and hope I draw. So, okay, so we have a full house here with the bonus 2 and the red seal 2. So I hope that's enough, please. Okay, it's enough. It's pretty hairy. Not the situation I wanted to be in. This run would have been a lot easier and way less interesting if my Joker stencil had been an X3 malt. Like this would just be, wouldn't even be worth posting. It'd be just the easiest win of my life. Alright, so we can fool the planet card or make malt cards. I'm kind of doing the math in my head. So I figure if I do +4 malt on these 3s or +2 malt on the full house, I figure I'm better off taking my chances and malting up those cards, hoping that I draw them. So I decide to get rid of the ace. Okay, we have a full house here with some malt cards and the steel in hand. So we're gonna get... Oh, I played the debuff card. Well, I shouldn't have done that. I mean, it's. I think we can work with this, right? I just wonder if we hadn't played that debuff card, if it was going to be enough to get us past this boss. So we're looking for more 3s and 2s. All right, we got the full house. 1 debuff card, but not a big deal. It should be more than enough with the steel. Nice. These steals are kind of saving us. I felt like I was on thin ice this whole run. I'm like, surely I can't pull this off, right? Just with planets and 2 jokers? I mean, I have been getting some nice enhancements. You know, some bonus cards, malt cards. So, maybe I make a glass here. Because, or maybe I just take the I take the 2 random, and they're okay. They're not bad. A strength and a hierophant. You can make those bonus 2s because why not? And play the full house. See what that gets us. We don't have a steel in hand, which we'd like to see. But we get a good amount of points. So looks like I'm hunting for... Alright, I have the 2 8s. Maybe I'm hunting for another 2 now. We get the other 2, and that's... I mean, we need less than 5,000 points, so that's just fine. Alright, we hit the foil Fibonacci. Huge. Alright, we're coming up on the end here. Can we do this? I'm thinking, am I gonna be able to pull this off? The score requirement is pretty high. Right now, we don't have any enhanced 2s or 3s in the hand, so I'm a little bit nervous. I'm actually keeping that 8 there. So, no, now I get rid of the 8. So, we have the full house with a red seal and a steal. Glad we have that steal. That might be the saving grace on this hand. Okay, oh wow, we one-shot that. That's pretty impressive. So thank you, steal. We get another level on the full house. Alright, I know I'm coming up on the boss blind, so I figure I might as well re-roll. You know, this is it. This is do or die. Alright, so we're forced to select one card, which is kind of unfortunate that we got settled with an ace, but oh, that's smart. I decide to strength the 2 aces. Alright, so we're pulling a 2. We just happen to have a full house in the hand. Thank goodness. That's a nice hand right there. I think we can do this. Maybe. Can we do this? I'm looking at the 8s here, the 3s and the 2s. I like having 2 8s in the hand. I decide maybe I see that I have a lot of 2s in the deck. Oh, we didn't pull out any 2s. Oh, now I'm nervous. Okay, we're now forced to discard a steal, which is not ideal. So we have a full house here. That's got to be enough, right? That's got to get us there. Are we gonna make it? Can we do it? We've done it. We've actually done it. We've won the run with 2 jokers. Wow. I was very proud of this run. I was happy with this run. I almost gave up on this run when I saw that stenciled joker. Well, at first I thought it was gonna deduct points from me from the negative, and I'm like, oh hell no. If that's the case, then I'm not doing this. And I almost didn't even continue with the run, because even when I found out that it just gave you 0, I'm like, I can't do this with 2 jokers. How am I going to do this with 2 jokers? I don't have any X mult. How am I going to get past ante-8 boss blind with no X mult? Well, that's how you do it. You get your Wii and your Fibonacci, and you know, you just make sure that you can. Actually, the spectral pack, I think, was pretty instrumental in getting us this run, because that spectral pack, I can't think of the name of the card, but it converts all the cards to a random rank. So I made all 3s, which I don't know, I was just kind of rolling the dice with that one. I'm like, I got nothing else, let me just see what this does, and it just happened to give us a bunch of 3s, which allowed us to play the full houses. Yeah. So I don't know. Probably not as super interesting as like maybe a high score run, or you know, like the Baron and Mime run. I just thought it was a fun little challenge that I managed to pull off with few resources. So thank you for watching, and leave a like if you liked the video, leave a comment, and I'm always open to constructive criticism. I watch a lot of Balatro content creators and get a lot of advice from their streams and videos, so always open to that. But yeah, hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time.